The Chinese automotive industry is rapidly growing and has the potential to disrupt the global market in the near future. While new technologies and the rise of electric vehicles could shake up the traditional four-wheeled market, there is something else happening behind the scenes that could completely alter the dynamic of the car world and threaten the dominance of brands like Ford, GM, and Volkswagen. Enter the Chinese automotive industry, which has been refining and increasing its production and export numbers since the 1980s, making it a force to be reckoned with that can even compete with the biggest players in the market. China has long been known as the factory of the world, and the automotive industry is no exception. The biggest car manufacturers in the world use Chinese labor to ramp up their production numbers and provide vehicles to customers worldwide. Despite facing resistance in the American market, Chinese exports have grown rapidly, especially between 2005 and 2010. This growth shows no signs of slowing down, and with the rise of electric vehicles, the Chinese automotive industry has the potential to dominate the global market in the near future. The Chinese government's fiscal incentives, tax cuts on new vehicles, and investments in exports to developing countries have contributed to the surprising and rapid growth of the Chinese car industry, making it a force to be reckoned with. In recent years, the Chinese automotive industry has been expanding and has recorded an average growth rate of 9%. In 2005, China exported approximately 170,000 cars, but by 2010, this number had skyrocketed to over 800,000. If you still believe that everything produced in China suffers from low quality, it's time to rethink that concept. Chinese cars are complete, affordable, and have a modern design. While the quality of Chinese cars was not always their strongest selling point, they have been improving rapidly in recent years. So, if you're in the market for a new car, don't be surprised if your options include some of the most innovative and well-designed vehicles from China. The Chery QQ, despite its advantages, did not gain popularity among American consumers due to its poor performance, lack of technical information, and difficulty finding replacement parts. However, the situation began to improve when automaker Geely came to the US in 2016, offering affordable and well-equipped vehicles. Since then, Chinese models have maintained their variety of components but have become more competitive in terms of price, restoring the reputation of Chinese cars in the American market. China's automotive production has evolved rapidly, and the country is close to becoming the world's second-largest exporter of passenger vehicles. Chinese cars are now associated with quality, technology, and modern design. The Chinese government has also invested in the development of new automotive technologies and increased spending on research and development by more than 10% in recent years. Vehicle exports manufactured in China have tripled since 2020, surpassing Germany, and reaching more than 3.11 million vehicles exported. While China's progress in the automotive industry is impressive, the country has also been accused of using unfair tactics such as spying and forcing foreign companies to provide technology in exchange for access to the Chinese market. The United States seeks to block China's access to semiconductors, which is seen as a fundamental raw material for any industry. Despite the scandals, China promises to be a global power in the automotive industry, and it has already become the world's largest vehicle manufacturer, producing more than 26 million vehicles in 2021. China has developed significantly in recent years, making its entire structure much more modern than that of other nations that have been producing vehicles on a large scale since the last century. With its advantage in technology, China is well positioned to dominate the electric car market in the future. China is quickly becoming a global leader in the electric vehicle market, driven by its strength in battery manufacturing and a highly advanced automotive industry. While several startups have emerged in recent years in China seeking to invest in electric batteries, local automakers are already ahead of the curve in terms of engineering and production of electric vehicles. Electric vehicles already make up over 25% of the Chinese market, with affordable urban options dominating sales. Notably, Tesla has a mega factory in Shanghai, which now accounts for 52% of the brand's production and has surpassed production in the United States. However, CEO Elon Musk acknowledges that Chinese manufacturers represent a strong threat to traditional brands like Ford and General Motors, which do not have the necessary potential to surpass Tesla. BYD, known as the Chinese Tesla, has already boosted sales of its electric models in China and Latin American countries. The Chinese government has set its sights on becoming the cheapest place to produce an electric vehicle, and its technological advancements in recent years put it in a privileged position to achieve this goal. China has already become the world's largest vehicle manufacturer, producing over 26 million vehicles in 2021 and boasting a much more modern industry structure than its Western counterparts. As a result, China is positioned to become a global powerhouse in the automotive industry, and the race to dominate the electric car market demonstrates this potential. Meanwhile, the United States is seeking to block China's access to semiconductors, a fundamental raw material for many industries, from smartphones to weapons of war, citing national security concerns. However, it is unclear whether such measures will be enough to slow down China's growth in the world economy, particularly as the country continues to make strides in the electric vehicle market. Despite past scandals, China's innovation and growth potential suggest that it may surpass its Western rivals as a leading force in the automotive industry. These Chinese automakers are not only focused on the domestic market, but also on expanding their reach globally. The success of companies like BYD in Latin American countries where Tesla has very little market presence is a testament to their potential. In addition to offering more affordable prices, Chinese automakers like BYD have invested heavily in automation and experience in their vehicles, bringing complete multimedia centers and batteries that can last up to 300 kilometers per charge. These companies reflect the Chinese innovation and growth potential in the automotive industry, and with their focus on electric vehicles, they are positioning themselves to become major players in the global market. Thank you for watching this episode of Infinite Insights. We hope that you found it informative and engaging, and that it sparked some new ideas and perspectives. Our mission is to bring you valuable insights and knowledge, and we appreciate your support in this endeavor. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Until next time, keep exploring and seeking knowledge.